Hey, what is up, guys? It's What If Dean back for another video. Today is gonna be, this is gonna be what if Deku had Gambit's powers. Gambit from the X-Men, you know, the guy with the cards that he throws and they explode. Yeah, that's pretty much his quirk. It's it allows him to put kinetic energy inside of objects. So like everything goes the same up until age 5, which is when Deku awakens his quirk. And, you know, it's like, uh, I'd say he's, I'd say he, I'd say people think he's quirkless, but that's just because the way his quirk works right now. It's like he can't accidentally do it, and he doesn't know how to use it. So, like, he doesn't know what he has. So, like, you know, it's like, yeah. It's like when he turns 6, they take him to the quirk doctor, and quirk doctor says, "Well, ma'am, it's quite interesting, and it appears your son has had his quirk for a little while now. It's just that he hasn't used it yet." "What do you mean?" Inko says. "Well, you see, his quirk allows him to put kinetic energy inside of objects, but he can't do it on accident. It's quite strange. It's an emitter type quirk, so there's that. It allows him to essentially blow stuff up. In the most simple terms, he can blow stuff up. It's a bit more complicated than that, but if he were just to tell someone, but you know, that's essentially what it is. So I believe I'll dub this quirk. Having trouble coming up with a name for this one specifically. I would say kinetic transfer. Yes, kinetic transfer is what this will be called. Because it transfers kinetic energy. It's like, Deku asks, "Can I be a hero with my quirk?" The doctor says, "Young man, you can be an excellent hero with this quirk, but you must be careful while using it. It can be quite dangerous if you're not careful, okay?" You know, he just gives that, And this is not the same doctor they went to in canon, because, like, you know, like, I am pretty sure the doctor that they went to actually stole Deku's quirk. I'm pretty sure that was All for One. Just stealing quirks, pretending to be a doctor. I think he kidnapped the actual doctor and just did like some transformation quirk to look like him. So, yeah. Yeah, so there's essentially that. And Deku's gonna go to school the next day. It's like people are gonna be like, "Okay, he was gone for one day and now he's back. He was probably at the quirk doctor's." Like, they're gonna ask, "What's your quirk, Deku?" Like, and then it's gonna be, "Well, it's kinda hard to explain, but I can essentially just blow stuff up." "Whoa, what do you mean?" Well, the way it was explained to me is that I can put energy inside of objects, and if that object hits something, like, I don't know how it works, but then I can essentially just make it explode or make it to where it hits harder or something. I don't know. I think I might go get some stuff to make it more usable, though. Cause, like, what can you show us? And he's like, sure. And then he just, I don't think I can do it in here though. So, so they just kind of, we'll have to wait after school for me to show you. He's like, okay. And then school day goes by, and no one called him quirkless to begin with. He's like, it probably just hasn't awoken yet. He's like, so he was never called quirkless, and he never had that to worry about. So yeah. I am recording at 1:30, no, 1:40 in the morning right now. 1:40 a.m. is the time I am recording this. And school start, and I have to be on my computer at 8 for school, for online school. So yeah, so like yeah, the day goes by. He's become a bit popular, like more popular than he was. Like to begin with, like he was just kind of at the bottom. Like he wasn't at the very bottom of the barrel like he was in canon, but like you didn't have to scrape the barrel to find him, but like he was kind of close because like he hadn't awakened his quirk yet. So so like at least that's what they thought. He did. It just that So later that day, after after the end of school, they go outside. He's like, so he just, he's like he was taught how to use his quirk, while he was at the doctor's. So he just focuses the energy inside of a pencil he was holding, and then he just throws it up in the air, and it just kind of, boom. He's like, oh wow, that's so cool, and everyone goes their separate ways. So like, and Bakugo's not gonna bully Deku anymore. Not really gonna bully Deku. It's like, like he's gonna be Bakugo. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna bully him, but like, it's not gonna be the same as it was in canon. Because like like, he bullied him. Like the main reason he bullied him in canon was because he was quirkless. So like now he has a strong quirk. So like yeah. But Bakugo still thinks his is better because like I don't know, but yeah. So Deku, he asks his mom if they can if he can get a deck of cards. Yeah. So his mom says sure, and then he just spends hours and hours and hours just in his room practicing how to throw cards. It's like it's not easy. If you've ever thrown a card, like it's not as easy as you would think. So you know, so yeah, you just kind of got to learn how to do that. So after that happens, I'd say that he he yeah. So he's learned like it took him a few months, but like he can hit the target every time, and he'll get like the the target he has is about the size of a. So I don't know if this is a southern thing or if it's like done across TV, but like the TV dinners, like or like it's essentially like it's the TV tables, like the little fold-out tables you'd put in front of you while you were watching TV to eat. Yeah, it's those. Like that's about the size. Like the top of those, that's about the size of the target. Like I don't know, like maybe a lot. Or it's about the size of a PC. Or yeah, it's about that size. So yeah, after that happens, Deku is go. It's like, and he'll get a lot of bullseyes, but not every time. So he eventually, so like after about a year of just constantly training his hand, like he does other stuff, but like he does that a lot. Like, and he also learns just card tricks in general, cause like he's so like he also learns just card and magic tricks. Like he and he also learns how to play poker. He doesn't play, but he knows how. And I'd say he also he has a ring on his hand. This one ring has a BB, a metal BB in it that he can just kind of detach. It's like there's a button on it. It has three BBs in this thing, and there's a button on the ring. Like it took him a lot of time to like he made this himself. It's like I don't ever want to be without something I can use. So he just creates these BBs, and it's like three to I'd say five BBs in this ring, and he can just kind of knock launch him, like not launch him, but he can just press a button and dislodge a BB, one BB at a time from the ring, and he can just yeet someone into the afterlife with them. like you know, and he also likes BBs as well because like they're small and he can just flick them, and they also you know, cause like the weight of the object doesn't matter. The size of the object does though, not not based on the size of the explosion. Like I guess it does, but it also takes a long time for it. It also makes it take longer for him to actually charge the thing up. So like a card, it takes like a second or two for him to charge the thing up and just flick it. But like if you just toss him like a baseball, and you tell him to, it's gonna take him like maybe 10 seconds or like no 30. It just takes him a while for him to charge up larger objects. So like he prefers like little BBs and coins like and cards to you know. And I'd say yeah, and yeah. So yeah, that's essentially how that's gonna be. So Naruto's gonna be like, no, not Naruto, Deku. I corrected myself. Yeah, take that, other what if YouTubers. No, no, I'm kidding. No, please, no, 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 don't give me hate. Like, just no, no, just you know. So yeah, so yeah, like, so yeah, just time goes on. He's not friends with Bakugo because like he's kind of he doesn't want to be friends with with a bully, but he breaks up a lot of Bakugo's BS. Like he'll help kids deal with Bakugo, like, and he also helps them train their quirks. Like he helps kids train their quirks to become better. So like at the school, he is no like everyone at that school likes him, except Bakugo. Yeah, as well as his goons. Like his goons, they really don't. They only the only reason they don't like him is because Bakugo doesn't like him. Like the goons couldn't really care less. But like since Bakugo's like this guy, the goons are also like he sucks. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's how that's gonna be. So you know what? I just committed blasphemy. I don't have any water here to drink. And even more importantly, I don't have I don't have the special water bottle. I don't have the water bottle. All I have I can't use the water bottle anymore. The special water bottle. I can't use it anymore. No, it's like it just sucks. It's like I just love the that water bottle was great. I loved that water bottle. Now my sister's using it for her lunch at school. Grab another water bottle. I mean, it was hers to begin with, but I just love the water bottle so much. It's so great. I just loved that water bottle. It's so great. But yeah, on to the next thing, I guess. So yeah, on to the graduation. Like the teacher comes in. I already know you guys. So now it's time for the assessment test, like the career apprehension test. Like, who am I kidding? You all want to go to UA. So like he tosses the paper up. Like Baku's like, and Bakugo does his whole BS about jumping on the table. Don't put me in with these losers. Uh, uh, Bakugo, you do have a good chance of getting into UA. Yeah. Like the whole, wait, he's applying to U. Whoa, he's applying to UA. I heard it's really difficult to get in there. Like that, and the teacher goes, Midoriya, you're going to UA as well. That, and the students are like, oh wow, that's, yeah, that makes sense. He would want to be a hero, like he's super kind. So like, so that all happens. So, yeah. After that, so yeah, he gets his playing cards approved for the thing. So, he gets his playing cards approved for the thing, Of course he did. So, like, yeah. So, yeah. I'd say he also carries a BB gun on him. Like, not any fancy one, just a little spring loader. And, and you see this right here? You see the picture in front of you? That is what Deku's hero costume is going to be. It's just going to be this nice suit and a fedora. And he's going to have rings all over his fingers. And, so like, it's going to be Midoriya's face. It's going to look sharper. Like, he learns some actual fashion, and, like, he's like, so yeah. And I'd say he also wears, no, he doesn't do that. But yeah, he keeps cards in every, like, he has a bunch of pockets on the inside of his suit, and he also has a few little, like, throwing needles in his tie. He keeps the Queen of, he has a few cards tucked in his hat, some up his sleeve, and like in the suit pocket, like on the pocket, like on the front right, like where his heart is, like the front, the one, he just keeps a deck of cards there, a fancy deck of cards. Like this is his nice deck of cards. He doesn't really use it. It's just the one he has on display. Like this is like, alright, so go to themodernrogue.com and look up some of the cards they sell there. That's the kind he keeps there. Or at least I think it's themodernrogue.com that sells. On a side note, go check out the Modern Rogue YouTube channel. Brian and Jason, they do great stuff. Absolutely amazing. If you like my stuff, you might like theirs. 'Cause, like, they don't do what ifs, but like, they just do dumb stuff. They do science adjacent. Like they do great stuff. I think the last video they made was making turning candy and making it into wine. Yeah, like they've made prison weapons. They've made hydrogen, and they're just two idiots with access to chemicals they shouldn't have, and it's great. It would have a book written by an ex-Navy SEAL, and they do great stuff. Just go check them out. They're great. So yeah. So next part. So yeah, on to Deku. So like the training. Oh, the sludge villain attack. Yeah. So I'd say he, like, in middle school, so like, even though he's, like, while he does wear the uniform, he still looks good in the uniform. It's like, as good as you can look in a uniform like that, anyway. So yeah, he looks as good as someone in that uniform could. But, like, also he has a jawline stronger than Todoroki's. So, yeah. Like he has a sharp face. Like his face is sharp as a butcher's cleaver. Face as sharp as a butcher's cleaver, but that did not seem to grieve her. Look away, look away, look away. If you know what that song, if you know that song, I love you. Only reason I didn't say the next part is because like as much as I do love that song, it's so great. But like like I just don't. I'm a small channel and I don't want to risk getting shadow banned already. Like I like, but yeah, if you know what that song was, don't comment it, but like just know I like you. Like just say just comment I know the song and say put the first part of the song. Don't put put any comments on or like don't hint to what the song's name is. Like just put a few lyrics in it so that doesn't say what it is. Like yeah, just go ahead, do that. Um, so yeah, next on to the next part. And here, hmm, yeah, after that, um, oh, so yeah, the sludge villain attack, so yeah, that happens, but like, the sludge villain goes after Midoriya, and like, but Midoriya, he has really good senses, I'm gonna say, cause like, I'd say has a habit he has a habit of hanging out in alleys. Like he's not a thug, he's not a delinquent. He just likes being hidden. And it's like villains also like to hang out there, so he kind of had to get his skills sharp real quick as well. So like he likes to be in shady places. Not he's not a villain, but he likes to know where the shady places are and where you can find illegal stuff. Cause like I'm gonna be a hero, and like, I won't report these places, but they are, cause like they are just treasure troves of information about the criminal world. It's like he is gonna be like, yeah, that's essentially how he's gonna work. He's gonna, yeah, that's essentially how he's gonna do things. Like he's gonna be like Mr. Aizawa in the back streets dealing with thugs. Like he and it's like he deals with he kind of deals with he's gonna deal with a lot of criminal underbellies, or at least I might make it like that. I don't know, but yeah, his senses are really sharp. I'd say he just has sharp senses or something. Ooh, thanks, Betty Scratch 2. I'll give you a follow back in just a moment. So if you're watching this, I guess hi, you found my YouTube channel. So yeah. So well yeah. Anyway, on to the next thing. So yeah, sludge villain attack. So he hops back out and he just grabs a card from his like he just flicks a card out from his sleeve, charges it up and throws it at the villain. Like he does a lot of physical training, like not like being strong, but like he's like being fast and slippery, and like he does a lot of he does boxing training as well. Like you know, but he does the whole he prefers like quirkless boxing. Yeah, I'd say that there's quirkless and quirk boxing because like that seems like it would be a thing. Cause like I don't know, like there might be special boxing fighting arenas that it's legal to use your quirk in against someone. I don't know. Hmm. But like you know. So yeah, that's how that's gonna be. Walla walla bing bang. Ooh ah ah ah. I don't know the words to this song. E ah abadabe ubadibe ibadibe. So yeah, on to the next thing. So yeah, Naruto is no, Deku. It's Deku. Shitty Deku. It's Deku. Deku. Baka. Deku. Useless. It's Deku. Oh, and by the way, he's not going to be called Deku. He's going to play Dealer. No, that's his hero name, the Dealer. It's like he deals justice with cards. Like, I just seemed like it'd be a cool name for him. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, his hero suit, it's made out of it's really stretchy material, and it's also some, it's also bullet resistant and cut resistant, as well as having some, and like it also gives a bit of extra protection around vital points, like under the arm, like the armpit. Because like if you cut your armpit, that arm no longer works. Like a deep cut in your armpit, say goodbye to that arm. It no longer works, right? Like, best you can do is move your torso and slap someone with it. You cannot, it is pretty much useless at that point. So that's a fun fact. But yeah, he does that as well as covering his thighs, like, because like there's some arteries and veins in there, like some major ones, like covering his major arteries and veins is. I'm describing his hero suit. He's also gonna wear a cup. I assume all male heroes do, but yeah. Except maybe Aizawa. I feel like Aizawa would just not care and keep fighting through the pain. No, they all wear. I'm sure all the male heroes wear cups. 'Cause just, I feel like they just would. Like, even like most heroes or most villains wouldn't go for the crotch. I don't think. I don't know, but yeah. It's not important, but yeah, just know. Oh, and next is he manages to delay the sludge villain, and All Might hears these explosions, and he runs to him. And he sees like this kid just fighting off a villain, like the villain he's been chasing, and so like, kid, get back. Just Texas smash. That whole thing happens, and then Deku's gonna be like he's not gonna be canon levels of fanboy, but like he's gonna fanboy. Oh my god, it's All Might. Can I get your autograph? And like, sure thing, kid. And like, it's like All Might. He a G. I swear, I can't believe I actually just said that. 'Cause I don't normally talk like that. I guess just around you guys. No. That's because, like, there's no one here to listen. 'Cause, like, I guess it's because there's no one around that I interact with regularly around me that's awake anyway. So, like, 'cause so, yeah, it could be that. So, yeah. After that, Deku, he's gonna be like, so almost gonna be like, nice kid. So, Deku's not gonna grab onto his leg, and the sludge villain isn't gonna get set free, so there's not gonna be a second attack. So, that doesn't happen. And Deku's like, so Deku just goes home. No, I'd say he goes to... no, he doesn't go to Dagobah Beach. I would say that he goes to. Hmm. I'd say he goes to. He just goes to some random gym. It's like he goes to a like he goes to a hero gym. Like it's sponsored by a few heroes, like a few pros. Like, and they sell like. Cause I get a feeling All Might's kind of a sellout, just cause like I don't think he does it for the money. I think he just does it so he can stay popular, so he can inspire more people. I think he does it. No, like, I don't know, but no. Endeavor definitely would sell out. Endeavor is a kind of person to sell out. Like Endeavor would be like the, um, hey, here's uh, let me think of a name. So it's like he has ads on this uh, like a workout drink. So it's like burn the, like feel the burn. It's just like feel the burn, feel the gains. No, feel the burn, get the gains. By hell, by, fi- by hell's fire hydrant today. Yeah, that seems like it would be a good. Hell's fire hydrant. That sounds like a name of a band, and it's so badass. Also, if any of you use that name for a band or something, like, just could you could you give could you send a little something my way, like, you know, like please, like I don't even need money. Just give me some shout outs, like, you know, it's like, yeah. So yeah, no, I doubt any of you. Like, let's be honest, all of us here, we're all losers. Like, come on, just accept it. We're all losers here. But we're losers that like anime. And anime is great. And because we love anime so much, we are not losers. We are weebs. I don't know how that's any better, but it is, I guess. No, like, just, yeah, so, yeah, just, so, like, yeah, so Deku just trains his accuracy and how quickly he can how quickly he can put kinetic energy into something and how much energy he can put into something. So like and increasing the size. Like when he's training his quirk, he trains with bigger objects to make it so he can do it real quickly. Or like so it might be able to go a bit quicker. He doesn't know. He doesn't know if that helps, but it might. You know. So you know Hanzo's bow in so like the snipers like from TF2, the snipers bow and arrows, or like Hanzo's bow and arrows, like how it gets stronger the more you pull. Like it's a charge kind of thing like that. So like the more you hold it, and the more you put into it, just the more damage it does. I guess I don't know. It's yeah. And like if he just puts a tiny bit of something, it just increase. Like if he puts a little bit of, just a little bit of energy into a card, he can just make it fly really far and really fast. He also has a few special cards. He, like when he becomes a hero, he's gonna have a few special cards made, and it's essentially just cards like these are the what the like the fancy cards he has in his front pocket. These are these. He has them. He has he has a razor like thin blade going around the outside of the cards, so like he can just put a little bit of kinetic energy so it just goes faster and farther. Like if it has like shock absorption, hint hint, So like he'll just use that to deal with that. And he's not gonna be much of a rescue hero. I'm gonna say that right now. So he's not that, you know. Like he can help with rescues, but he's about as useful as a regular civilian that works out. So he doesn't have a strength quirk. He doesn't have a quirk that can really help with that. He can just blow stuff up. And like he might be able to help with getting to people stuck under rubble, I guess, but like, yeah, I don't know. Takes time. So yeah. And by the way, I realized I'm giving him more stuff than Gambit has in the X-Men. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna give him a baton too, because I want to. Like just a little collapsible baton. I'm gonna give him that too, because why not? Like he hides it in a pocket or something. Like I don't know. Like he keeps it in a pocket. So yeah. So Deku's gonna be like. He's also gonna have a poker chip with him, and he's just gonna like rolling it between his fingers. No one knows why. Like, 'cause, like he just likes rolling the thing between his fingers. So it just. I'd say it's a white chip because that's usually what they use to ante up with. Like, if you don't know what poker means, then you don't know what that means. But like an ante up, like that's like a buy-in. So, so like yeah. So he like. Here's my ante for here's my buy-in for the fight, and like like I don't know, just something like that. Yeah, and yeah, hmm, hmm, what to do, what to do, what to do. So yeah, not Deku, 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 Deku. It's Deku. Baka. Deku. I'm calling myself a baka, not you guys. Deku. Idiot. So, yeah. Think, so, like, Deku, he still almost trips, cause, like, as much, he's pretty confident, but, like, he wasn't looking where his foot was going, and he just kind of stepped on a rock that was on the sidewalk, but he just, whoa, lost balance. Like, I don't know, slipped on a banana peel, I don't know, just, so he still meets Uraraka, she still slaps his back. She just strips, slaps that ass. She just slaps it. Slaps that ass. So, yeah. My content's not made for little kids. So, yeah. So that's gonna happen. Gonna happen. And so, yeah. So, yeah, that's that happens. So, like the written test, he does pretty good on. But he's smart. Like, I'd say he's about as smart as he was in canon. So, like Deku in canon was pretty smart. He was really smart in canon. Really, like, but he wasn't on any Nezu level, that's for sure. But like, and he didn't have, but like, still, like, jeez. are we sure he didn't have a super intelligence quirk? Like, did the doctor just read it wrong or something? Like, it wasn't a strong super intelligence, but like it made him smarter than the average human, like twice as smart. Like, you know, like he was Albert Einstein levels of smart, I think. But no, like just yeah, like he was really smart in canon though. Like, no, people don't give him enough credit for that. Do 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 do. Because I'm an albatross. I have long hair, about 6 inches long. I'm a boy and my school doesn't like it. I don't care though, 'cause I am not going. I am doing online school now. It is so much better. And while my hair played in my decision, the people did more so. There are a lot of a-hole teachers at school. The English teachers are specifically bad. Oh ho, oh ho, ho ho ho. Yeah. Also, like, I couldn't make these guys if I couldn't make this stuff for you guys every day if I wasn't. I don't make them every day, but like I couldn't make as many as I do. 'Cause, like, I make more stuff than some channels that have been around for a month or two. Like, wait, how long has my channel been around? Huh. I'd have to check that out in a little bit. Yeah. Uh. So yeah. So yeah. So like, Ida still does that BS with present Mike. Like, but Deku says, "Would you sit down and let him finish talking?" So, yeah. So rude. Deku says while turning away from Ida and towards present Mike. Thank you. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, he had his cards registered so he can use them as a weapon. Like for this, it's like he. Mm, yeah. So yeah, he can do that. Hold on, I have a question. So, what's that one girl in the support course? The one with pink braids. Yeah. How does she braid her hair with those goggles? Like, does Floppy have hair? I don't remember if she has hair. If so, how does she do it? Like her arms are always like that. And like, and what is up with Manetta? Does Manetta have to do his hair? Like, does he have to brush it or ever? Does he have to wash it like hair? Or can he just do it like it's, or is it like he's just bald when it comes to washing? Like, and does Todoroki have to use 2 different types of shampoo and conditioner for like the 2 different colors of hair? Like, just anime hair is weird. Well, I guess. So yeah, so Deku's gonna be like, oh. So like, yeah, I'm gonna do the actual exam in the next video. Oh, by the way, here's a little preview of some of the stuff you can expect from me. What if Deku was trained by Killer Bee? What if Deku was Spider-Man? What if Deku had a feather quirk? It's literally just what if Naruto had feather release. If you look at that one, but you just make it so it's Deku instead of Naruto. So what if Naruto was a punk? What if Naruto could absorb chakra attacks? What if Naruto had swift release? Or what if Naruto had lava release? What if Naruto was trained by Hiruzen? What if Naruto was the great sage? What if Deku had spice breath? What if Naruto had a dojutsu? What if Naruto had titanium release? What if Pikachu could talk? What if Deku was Todoroki's brother? I've already done the first one for that. I just gotta continue. What if Deku was trained by Percy from Critical Role? What if Deku had a dragon quirk? We've already done that. What if he had a smoke quirk? What if Deku was trained by the Straw Hats? What if Deku was a vigilante? What if he had shock absorption? What if he had Yondu's arrow? What if he was trained by Sanji? What if Deku had elemental weapons? What if Deku had a mode quirk? What if Deku had shadow paralysis? What if Fu was in the hidden leaf? What if Deku was a villain? What if Luffy could water bend, like from Avatar? Oh, here's another one. What if Luffy could swim? What if Deku had hockey? What if Deku had a pocket dimension? What if he had telekinesis? What if Naruto had Uzumaki dojutsu? What if Naruto had a special dojutsu? What if Deku was Rock Lee's reincarnation? What if Deku had the flying Gaijin mark as his quirk? What if Deku had Quick Train as his quirk? What if Deku had shadow clones? What if Naruto was a ladies' man? And by that I mean, what if Jiraiya taught Naruto more than just ninja techniques? What if Deku had the Byakugan? What if Deku knew chi blocking? What if Naruto found an Uzumaki library? What if Naruto was smart? What if Naruto had a weapon Keki Genkai? What if Naruto rebuilt the hidden whirlpool? What if Deku had a pain quirk and villain? What if Deku had a tattoo quirk? What if Deku had the powers of the gum fruit? But, he's not, water doesn't paralyze him. By the way, you guys, if you've made it this far, you might as well stick around for the last two. So, what if Naruto was the Fox Sage? What if Naruto knew a brutal taijutsu? And what if Naruto and Hinata left the leaf? Yeah. So, these are all what ifs I would love to do. But I'm too lazy. Oh, I also want you guys to hear about this OC character I had. This OC I had. So, it's Watashi wa Yota. The Yota clan is known for their poison resistance and their Keki Genkai, which just makes very potent alcohol. They just make, their Keki Genkai is the ability to make really strong alcohol. They control how strong it is. They can make it almost lethal with the amount of alcohol they use. And they use Senbon a lot as well. So, yeah. So, I will see you guys in the next one. And I don't have a glass near me, but go ahead and take a drink of water. Just, go ahead and do that. See you guys later.